Look who's back, back again. Apes are back. Tell your friends. Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. I hope you had a green day out there. And I hope you enjoy my small silverback friend here. He came back out of the caves to do some trading today. It looks like the apes came out of the caves, came out of the trees, and decided to destroy AMC and GME again. Unfortunately, I was unable to trade. So I did a little recap, looked at some levels, and decided to throw a quick video together for everybody. Feel free to have a look and let me know how you feel about the apes and how you feel about GameStop and AMC. Take care. Hey, happy Wednesday everybody. This is a recap of a few ape stocks that ran today and had some momentum actually over the past few days. So we're going to have a look at some charts and see what happened. As you can see on my screen right now, I have the SPY up, and it looks like the SPY went up today and it topped this prior high here we had at 448, so it looks like there was some positive motion there. I'm going to click over to the 1 minute chart and we're going to look back and see what happened. From the open, we can see it went over 148 a couple of times and also lost that level, and then it went up, gained a whole dollar. It looks like that was some good movement, went through this resistance level. So that is always a good sign. Now it is time for the big money makers. Let's jump over to the apes. All right, here we go. GME, GameStop, back in the news. Yahoo Finance says retail investors have ran them to the moon again. So let's see if what they're talking about is actually true. And we're going to flip over here to the daily. And we all know that GameStop has been down a little recently, obviously since July. And we can see that it has been trending downwards ever since this huge loss, once it lost 300 back here on this date right here, July the 8th. And today, look at this candle. Again, we're sitting here at a few moments before the close and we're sitting at around 203. It's unfortunately looking like a red candle today, but yesterday, holy cow, a move from 165 all the way up to 225. That is a massive run. So let's see what happened today and what we can expect tomorrow. Alright, we're going to scroll out and look what happened at the bell. Wow. Now that was absolutely some choppiness at the bell. Now, as I said previously, I was unable to trade today. There are some days I'm just not able to trade due to other things that I have going on in my life. But this is, I always want to take time to come and do a short review and see what I missed. And this looks like I missed big time. Looks like the apes drove this sucker down. They tried to pick it up from 200. This support 3 looks like it was a really nice level. That would have been nice to take off this bounce right here. And then it just ripped all the way from S3 all the way up to R2. Good grief. Let's see how large of a move this was. We were down here, and this is where we were sitting at, around 197. And then once it took VWAP here at around this time period, around 1021, it completely went parabolic all the way to 226. So that was a huge move. This would have been a beautiful entry to be in on. Again, I wasn't trading this morning, but that would have been probably somewhere around on this candle would have been a great move. Once we saw that it opened above VWAP, that would have been a good entry. And we see that it also coincided with this 9 EMA, and once it took these levels, it looks like the apes just jumped on top of the bulls and rode those bad boys all the way up. That was a beautiful morning. So good job, guys, there. I can see that it got pushed back down. Obviously, it gave back about half of those profits, and then we found value around 212. So let's scroll over here. And we're closing out the day really close to the 200 mark. Looks like there's some battle going on here, but obviously the volume's dying down. I'm sitting at about 39 minutes, excuse me, from the bell. I'm sitting at 39 minutes from the bell, and I really don't see this taking off again today. It would really be hard for me to honestly take a long and hold overnight on this. If I was going to enter right now, I would have obviously wanted to enter at a different point in time, and there are a lot of good levels on this. Right here we have a double bottom, and this was a great double bottom here, but again, that was risky. It was close to S2, so that might have been a good catalyst to take an entry around this area here for a bounce and a rebound back up. So this looks like it had some good volume today. 11 million shares traded so far anyway, so that looks like I missed out on that one. Let's go ahead and jump over to our other meme stock, which I really hate using that phrase, and hopefully I'll never use that again. AMC. Follow me over there. Alright, we are over on AMC. Holy cow. What a move this bad boy made from 36 yesterday all the way up to 48, and then we had to close right around $44. This daily also looks like it's rebounding right along with GME, which is, if anybody pays attention to these two stocks, you can pretty much bet that if one goes, the other one's going to go. So let's go ahead and jump on the 1 minute chart and see what happened today. Alright, we are on the 1 minute chart. Holy cow, look at the chop that this bad boy went through, right? Oh my lord. Now this is, honestly, this scares me. There is no way in the world that I would have traded this. It just doesn't fit my wheelhouse. I'm looking back here in pre-market, and it looks like it was just going banana land in pre-market as well. Now, the reason I say I probably wouldn't have traded that is, honestly, we see some engulfing candles here, but there is just no way to tell which way this candle is going to go. We are ripping from 44.39 all the way up to 47 in 3 minutes. If you're really good at trading AMC, this was probably a great morning for you when you could have taken some of these entries at the VWAP, but I've really not had that much luck with AMC at the very beginning. So I can honestly say, without a doubt, I probably wouldn't have traded this. If I did, if this was another stock that I knew wasn't as volatile as AMC is, then I could have saw myself trying a VWAP loss, or right here, this was a perfect example of it, taking S1 and VWAP right around the same area. So it is possible. There are some entries I see here that could have been a potential, but again, it would have been a small share size. I've seen this stock take a lot of cookies, and I don't like for stocks to take my cookies. So again, this is one of those stocks, either you're good at it or you're not so good at it. And you know, I've never had a lot of luck. I have traded AMC a few times. Just to be completely honest, it gave me my biggest win I've ever had in one day. So I'm definitely not an AMC hater at all, but that was when the apes first jumped out of the tree and started banging this stock up. So I really don't expect that to happen again, but you know, hopefully they'll keep in and they'll keep pushing it up. So what can we expect? I'll go back and look at some levels on the daily one more time just to see what some highs and lows are. We're going to grab our pointer here. So we are looking at this level as a potential high, and we are sitting right at $48, and it looks like that's going to be the top for today as well. Continuation? Possibly. I would need to get rid of this level here, which looks like it's an old level. But we have a very obvious top up here. Now, to say if it were to go from 48 and rip through and then move all the way up to $60, that would be an incredible move. I don't obviously see that happening one day, but anything can happen. I'm always on the bull side I do not like seeing stocks get beat down, especially when there's so much momentum behind them. But we'll see what happens.